Hey, welcome back to the beginning of the video. I'm still live, and before we get started, could you all skip to the timestamp on screen now, then come back right here? And if that was your second time seeing me say that, just ignore it. So for those among you who did it, you will notice that the days left of winter break counter is now just at 14. Only 2 weeks left until I move across the country for literally half of 2026 to do the Disney college program. And even worse, it's actually a few days less than 2 weeks because me and my parents fly out on the 9th. And I think I've been handling it pretty well so far, all things considered, because it just hasn't really sunk in yet. But today I was doing some more stuff to prepare, and it got a lot more real. I was trying on some new clothes so that I could dress nicer, and I even downloaded Instagram at my mom's urging. I've always resisted having any sort of social media unless you count YouTube, Reddit, or LinkedIn, but I decided to get it as a communication tool. I don't have any plans to post things on there, although I may need to, because at this moment my account looks insane. I have no posts, no bio, and I literally only follow 2 Disney executives. The reason is because I want this account to be a bit more professional, but yeah, I should probably add a profile picture too. But unfortunately I look like this, and I have pretty much never liked a photo of myself. So picking one as a profile picture could be a little difficult. But yeah, over the next couple weeks I'll be doing a little bit more stuff to prepare, and I'm basically just trying to stay ahead of my emotions on this one, because it's sort of complicated. I am so looking forward to this experience, and I'm excited for pretty much everything. I got a role that I think I'll enjoy, I got my own room, I'll get to take a bunch of cool classes, and I'll even get to go to the parks every day if I want. I'll also get to hear from incredible guest speakers who are at the top of the Walt Disney Company. This is looking like it will be everything I've ever wanted from my start at Disney. And even though I'll be coming back here for a year and a half of college after I complete the program, this is still a great first step in my journey. But it is still so scary to know that I'm going to be moving away from home for 6 months and I'll only be able to see my family like 4 times. Sure, I've moved out before when I started college, but that was different. I still came home pretty much every other weekend and I only lived like 25 minutes away. You know, a lot of people I knew were pretty surprised when I said that I would be living in the dorms for my freshman year. And they were even more concerned when I told them just how much partying there was on my floor. There were around about 30 people in my hallway in college, and I think 29 of them drank or partied, with the only one who didn't being me, to be clear. That doesn't mean they weren't nice, almost everyone on my floor was, but it still was not terribly easy for me. But my whole reason for putting myself so far out of my comfort zone was to practice for the Disney college program. It would have been so much crazier to go from living at home to moving across the country to Florida as my first experience being on my own. So yeah, I'm really worried and nervous. And I'm sure that those feelings will only grow exponentially over the next couple weeks. But I really just want to say that I'm trying to live by my life philosophy of not letting anxiety or nerves get in the way of something that I want to do. I feel like that is something I used to do a lot more, but I never want to let anxiety stop me again. I'm just trying to focus on the positives. Since I was 4 years old, I've thought the Disney parks were the coolest thing in the world. And now, 14 years later, I get to be a part of it. I'm going to get to see that excited look in someone's eye when they experience Disney for the first time, and hopefully get to make their day even more magical. And hopefully, if I'm able to continue with Disney after the college program, I'm able to do that on a bigger and bigger scale. Well, yeah, those are my thoughts 2 weeks before moving out. I can't promise this will be the last sincere video before Disney. In fact, I'll promise the exact opposite. But that is going to be it for today. Thank you all for watching. Hi to all the people who skipped here from my intro. Let me just do my outro real quick, and then you can either press 0 or click the restart button to go back to the beginning. Just watch until you see the day count in the end screen. Nate, I'll see you tomorrow.